DJ's career is not over. He will. I truly believe he will land on his feet. His career is over as a Clemson quarterback. But there's a lot of teams out there, and there will be teams lining up to get DJ. I promise you. As much trash has been talked about DJ this season, and other fan bases like to talk trash to make fun of Clemson fans and all that kind of stuff, and we get all that. It's all in good fun. That's a part of college football. That's part of the reason that we love it, is the trash talk that's involved in it. But he'll land on his feet. I don't know exactly where he'll go. I know, some people think he'll go back to the West Coast, kind of where he's from, get closer to home. I think that would make sense. But I think DJ needs to make a business decision when he chooses where he wants to transfer to. I think he really needs to look at the offensive scheme that they run and figure out what's best for him, not necessarily just where the school is located. He really needs to, study their offense and figure out what the best situation is for him, and base his transfer off of that. And that's what I would do for him, because I think that will give him the best opportunity to go to the NFL. And ultimately, I'm sure that's what he wants to do, and I think he's capable of doing it. For several reasons, it just didn't work out at Clemson. So I think I speak for all Clemson fans when we wish him the best. There's no ill will or hard feelings, at least for me, when it comes to DJ. He's one of the nicest dudes. At least he appears that way in interviews. You don't ever see him. All the times that he's been pulled out of games and benched, which have been a few times, you never see him sulk on the sideline. You never see him go over there and pout. He's always still engaged in the game plan. He's always, still talking to Cade and, trying to do what he can to help the team. And that speaks volumes to me. That speaks to what kind of person he is. Just because he didn't cut it on the field, that speaks more to his character as a person. And I think that's super important.
Absolutely. And, you put things into perspective. I mean, I'll always be appreciative. I mean, DJ was what was he? He was 21-6 as a starter.
Yeah.
That's not a bad record as a starting quarterback.
No,
so
not at all.
And I echo everything you said. I think DJ's a phenomenal kid. He's he's been an example for a guy that for a quarterback that is eventually going to be replaced and is losing his job. I think he's handled it as well as anyone possibly can, and I appreciate the hard work he put in this offseason, because he did get a lot better, especially at the beginning of the year compared to what he was last year. And
yeah.
So I know he worked his butt off to get better, and but this is just sometimes this is how these things work out. It's not anything, obviously it's not anything personal, and
No.
I wish him the best wherever he goes. I mean, it's pretty much evident he'll probably transfer somewhere, and I'll be rooting for him. I'll be following him wherever he goes, and hope that he finds some success, because I think he does have some really good physical talent, and I think maybe under a different system, under a different coach, maybe it'll click for him. And we'll see what, maybe he has a future at the next level, but it's not going to work here. And
Yeah.
It's evident now. Well, it was really evident, a few weeks ago, but if there was any doubt, that's pretty much been squashed by tonight. So, yeah, I want to thank DJ Uiagalelei for his time at Clemson, and that's I'll be cheering him on for wherever he goes.
Yeah, I mean, I hope he has an amazing career wherever he goes. I hope he makes it to the NFL and has an amazing career there. WB2DX says if he had 45 minutes with DJ, he could fix him. Look, there's an NFL scout out there right now who thinks the same exact thing that you do.
Yeah.
And people think I'm crazy when I say that DJ is going to be drafted. I mean, okay, but he will. I'm trying to tell you, the dude's
Maybe not this year. And,
maybe not this year, but I mean, the dude's 6'4", 6'5", can probably throw the ball 70 yards flat-footed.
Yeah.
There's an NFL scout out there that's going to take a chance on him, regardless of what we think of him as fans. He's just too physically gifted. Those guys drool over people like that, and he's going to look amazing against air.